Good evening, everybody, after a week off. Sorry about last week, but I was exhausted. We are back for episode 5, starting week 24 for Darkest Dungeon. So yeah, Squirrel, you died last week. What happened, or 2 weeks ago, what happened was we got hit with a Shrieker, and we didn't have enough characters at level 6. We had to make do with the best party we could put together, and it hit us like a freight train. We were lucky to only lose you, and we had to do it because we had to get the trinkets back. But you already have another character. He's sitting in the queue just waiting for you to buy in, so we'll knock that one out.
All aboard the hype.
I'll get you, Permanoob.
Don't mess with me, I'm one crazy mofo.
So what the hell's going on with that? Oh no, Turi's not in the game, so we'll take care of that. Duh. And then we'll take care of Squirrel.
Don't mess with me, I'm one crazy mofo.
Quick on the way in, Squirrel, you got your rebuy done. Dustin, thank you for the host. Drakadai, thank you for the host. CF, thanks for the Prime sub. And Rocket, thanks for the Tier 1 sub. Yeah, I saw it. I saw you went in. It'll be after. I just haven't gotten Turi in the game. I think it's
solid play
with another Tier 1 sub. Thank you very much. Welcome in. What up, Mads?
I am barely responsible for myself.
So, housekeeping. We are now a solid month into Campaign 2, and as such, the first donation was made. The amalgamated post-tax total from Stream Loots, Tier 1 subs, and bits was $373. It was 372 and some change. I always round it up. So $373 is what we raised in the first month to benefit disabled American veterans. That donation was made on Monday. So thank you all very much. What's up, Squeaks? Welcome in. So let's get into the campaign. Let's sort out what we just did, because we have Turi sitting in, waiting for a character. So we'll see what character we've got. Well, let's make sure Turi's on the roster, because it's been 2 weeks. Also, for those of you following along, I have built some of the community in The Sims, and it's weird, but it's fun, and I might stream it, so be on the lookout for that maybe this weekend. And one last piece of housekeeping. Crew 2, which is going to crew the International Space Station, is launching Friday morning at 5:47 liftoff time. I'll probably be live an hour before that, so if you're up and you want to watch a rocket go to space, come hang out. Probably toss it over to Dustin as soon as we're done there. What's up, Dustin? Weird butt is our mantra. Yeah, pretty much. Rocket will be up. I know Manny's planning on being there.
The plume.
It's Mardi Gras. Everything's free.
Pistol.
Let's make sure we don't have a terrible.
Like a
bidding
boss. End to my folly.
5 hundo
curse
bits.
upon
Squeaks,
us
thank you
all.
very much for your generosity and benefiting DAV. We all appreciate it. And it kick us off to a good start for the next cycle. Do we have Turi in the game? Maybe there's Turi. So Turi was done. We just didn't press the button. I just didn't press the button when you bought in.
Life
Squirrel's
is a
in. We already have him
One's
in.
hands must get dirty. One must
Dig it.
dig it.
And do we have anybody else? Is anybody else waiting? Dustin got a pack of cards.
The time
No one
has
else.
come to bring the
So
ruckus.
if you are wanting to get a character in the game, you need 2,000 channel points. You press a button that says DD character buy-in, I think it's called. Been a while since I looked at it, but you can get your own character in the game, as you will see on the right-hand side here. That's covered up by my week and deaths totals. Everybody's got a name. We did lose Squirrel. So Squirrel, veteran highwaymen, met their end against the Shrieker. That was in week 20, and we lost Rocket on the way in. So, we are getting back to business tonight. During the week, Diggity had his Wolves at the Door, or Wolves at the Gate event. He met Wolf for the first time, and that was a funny set of DMs that he sent me.
A magnanimous
Manny.
dispensation.
Holy crap. I can't even see the total. 15 Tier 1 subs from Manchun.
A generous bestowal.
Thank you very much. Let's read these off real quick as we're going to go through them. Let's see. Manny, that's going to go to Coco Scrapper, Harley Evil, Elo Bohambre.
A
Squeak's got one.
magnanimous dispensation.
Can't pronounce that one. It's XY Lifey. Druzzler. Kinky is one of the names on there.
Kind gesture.
Theros, Fish Mummy, Elizabeth Artemis. That one's in Chinese. That one is a bunch of O's. The digit 01 and a bunch of O's.
endowment.
Rob, Professor Pepe, and Nishi Eats. So 15 of those are going to roll in right now.
A kind
Thank you very much for the
gesture.
support, Manny and Squeaks, as we start month 2 of the revenue cycle for donating to disabled American veterans. For those of you who
A
don't know how that
generous
works,
bestowal.
effectively, I get the payouts between both sources within the time period of the 12th to the 17th of each month.
A kind
I wait for both to
gesture.
come in, and then I shave the taxes off, and I make the donation. So extremely generous. There's also a new card,
A kind gesture.
which I'll demo for you really quickly. We all know that Mr. Landiggity has introduced the term hooker
A generous
into our
bestowal.
Darkest Dungeon campaign, and there is now a card called A Bunch of Hookers.
Bunch of hookers over here.
A gleaming
So now we have a
endowment.
bunch of hookers that displays on the screen. You're welcome, everybody.
A kind gesture.
Why wouldn't I do something like that?
A resplendent offering.
Alright, so while we're letting the subs roll in, again, Manny, seriously, dude, I mean, I know that you and I are both vets, and we both know where what that cause does.
A
Amy does great work,
resplendent
but
offering.
thank you for being generous and giving some other people access to all of our emotes for a month, and it's super cool. So thank you very much.
A generous bestowal.
Alright, let's see what's out there, and let's get this party cleaned up from last time. We have available to us the level 2 Swine King
Yay.
BP. Is that independent of it? It was. BP, thank you for the resub, your 3 months. Thank you very much for the support. Let's clear off these trinkets. And
Thank you.
we're only 30 pack by. Yeah, there are 44 cards in the collection. And now, what's up, Diggity? We just demonstrated a bunch of hookers in here. You missed it. There are 44 cards in the collection, and I thought about, do we want to trim some? And I'm really thinking about redesigning them from a graphical perspective, because there are some things I'd like to do with them. Maybe kind of say Season 2, redo all of the graphics, make them look differently. I don't know. I'm still thinking about it. But anyway, thank you all for being here tonight. I am talking much more than I usually talk, because I have a little bit more energy than I usually do, which is odd. But anyway, let's have a look. Perm is being vaccinated. Okay, let's take care of who needs
Another
to take care of.
loyal devotee.
There's a follow from one of those individuals who just, never mind, we're going to go spin the wheel. But anyway, because that's what I'm going to call you. Using that gift sub by Manny. And thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome into Darkest Dungeon. Not supposed to talk about start the stream. I know, Perm. I don't know where I learned that from. So we have, who played Big Wheel?
The great panda.
Drac and I
Set
played Big Wheel.
say,
Manny played
party
the
on,
Operation Panda
dudes.
card, which is no longer available. They have all been put into inventories. It's just a matter of playing things. So Drac and I, we owe you
Wealth
Phil's
beyond
Big
measure,
Wheel.
awarded to the brave
Let's go do
and the
that.
foolhardy alike.
What a disaster.
All right, Manny, Drac and I, what is it going to be for you, sir? Let's find out. Get them hooker cards. What's it going to be for Drac and I? The wheel has been key this campaign. It's given, not given a lot. And tonight it's not going to give either. Drac and I loses 20,000 tributes. People are going to stop spinning at this point. Alright, let's go find Drac and I and get that taken care of. That will take Drac down to 12,000.
A steadfast supporter.
Gilly, welcome in. What's up, sucker? Thank you for the resub. Just make sure to spend my tributes before I spend. That's not unwise. Alright, let me get my chat replaced. Why did that not work? That's the second time that has not worked. So I'm going to turn that card off until I can debug it. And I'll play the bell for you. That should be triggering off of currency. And that currency is quiet. It's weird. So we're going to disable that card until I can get that sorted out. So the second time it's failed, obviously my logic's wrong. So we will hide it. And let me play the bell for it, because look at that. So we have to go into the events. Welcome in, Nelly. You know what? Let's go back over to the main screen. Because find Ks. It's based off the currency of Ks moves. Yeah, it's quiet time. That should be 0. Don't know why. Don't know why it's not working. But we'll dig into why it's not working. Don't destroy those cards. I'll get it working. It's really weird because it should be certainly working. Alright, events. Darkest Dungeon stream loots. And quiet time. This should now play, right? No, that's the card, dum-dum. It's the redemption. But we started it. Whatever. It doesn't matter. I'm already screwing shit up tonight. Is stream loots should play, and where is it? I don't even remember where the hell I put it. Nope, that's not it. Alright, I'll figure it out and then play it for you. And let's get that off the screen. It's not going to go off the screen. That's just sitting up there like that. So let's clear all of our broken variables out this week. And play Trap Maker. And let's actually
Curious is the Trap Maker's art. His efficacy
so
unwitnessed by his own eyes.
With 1,500 tributes, everyone else died. So let's see. Who's all in here that I neglected to say hello to? Nully. That's in here. Rocket's in here. Squeaks. Go in that raid. I think we're good to go. Diggity's in here. Hello again. Alright. So now I will try to get my chat feed set to where I want it. Excuse me. And let's go see what we've got here. We've got Crackle who needs to go to the infirmary really badly. So let's get that taken care of. We are actually bleeding a little bit of money here. We probably... Dustin gets hit by the trap. Probably need to do some form of money gathering with an antiquarian. Because we bled out some money in the last couple weeks getting people upgraded. We're not over that threshold yet where we're making more money regardless. Yep, Crackle's just hanging out, quietly going insane. Welcome in, Doc. Good to see you. Alright, so I think we're going to build an antiquarian run here. So, where's New? New can't go. We have another, so we gotta wait a week. We can't do that this week because New can't go. We don't have a name to antiquarian. We have this antiquarian sitting here, but they don't have a name, so they can't go. They're just kind of in reserve right now. So we could go after this level, this veteran Swine King. Let's sort by level and see what our possibilities are there. Fish can go, Mask can go, Diggity can go, Gilly can go. We could certainly take that one out. Chip could also go. Is it worth it for the Arbalist or Musketeer hat? Absolutely not. So we're not going to do that this week because we want a better, very rare trinket than that. So let's see what else is out there. Vestal healing skills, minus 15% max HP. That's for the occultist. We're never going to use that because we don't like occultists. Excuse me, 1 second. I don't know why. Just had to clear my throat. Hey, look at that. We have a freaking champion dungeon we're not ready for yet. A-bomb lock. That is for move amulet. That's not great either. I don't want to send the high group out, so yuck. None of these are great. The Berserk Charm is not bad. The plus 15 stress, minus 5 accuracy is something you have to balance out. Ugh, none of these are good. Alright, we're gonna go after this. Nope, that's long. I don't want to do that. Start the stream off. Let's go after this medium then. I vote we name the anti-vector. Yeah, so we kind of need someone who could take the antiquarian. That'd be useful right now. Someone wanted to press that little thing and said, I want a character, and was willing to be the second antiquarian. We can get you in the game right this minute. But that's probably not going to happen. Alright, let's sort these guys back. So, who do we want to send on what will be an apprentice-level dungeon into the Weald? We need to get some of our other Nully. You're going to go at level 1. Town event from the Weald for Sunshine in the Thicket. That's going to make a successive attempt at the Weald better, which probably not going there right after this, but we'll see. But we will get Nully in. Let's see, we've got Bunch, Skinja, Dr. Death, EF. Turi needs to go to get off his level 0. And let's see who else. J. Mitch probably needs to go. We got a lot. We have to get all of our Vestals going. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Vestals. We do not need any more healers. Wait a second. That's no Herc. This is no Force. There's Squirrel Jr. We'll get him going. And we need a frontline hitter. That is 2 or below. Permanoob can't go. Dustin as a front row hitter wouldn't be a bad call. Let's do that. Alright, before we go, let's get the skills up to date if we can. I doubt we can. Dustin, do you have anything that... No. No. You're done. Oops. Always do that. Squirrel. No. Oh, we need to make sure you've got what you need, though. So we want that. Don't care about grape shot. So let's make sure you've got point blank shot, duelist advanced, open vein, and pistol shot. Let's get rid of that and put the stealth shot on. Turi, the brand new jester. Yeah, it's the accuracy that's the thing, Diggity, is you have to have that charm. Especially later on, like in champion level dungeons. You don't have an accuracy buff, he's gonna be there to just be a meat shield. Finale, solo we're not worried about yet. Slice off, we do want battle ballad. And let's get his skill set. We want Dirk Stab, Harvest. We do not want that. We do want that. And then Herc. And take the upgrades here.
Motherfucking sucking cold.
Those matter.
Jesus
that
Christ.
Matters, and that matters. And let's go over to here. So we're good on Dustin. Squirrel can't do anything. Probably do an upgrade yet. So let's get those done. We're down to 38,000 gold, so we certainly have to do a money run or 2 tonight. So don't forget, if you don't have a character and have 2,000 shadow points, you can get your named character into the game, and we'll certainly take the Antiquarian right now. So we're heading here. Get our trinkets set. So we need an accuracy charm for Dustin to start things off. Plus 8 accuracy for the leper. Yes, please. That is going to give you a 10% stress increase, but I don't care. Let's get that on the healer because we know that we want that to go there. What else do we want on... You're not going to sit 1 the whole time. So I'm going to go dismiss his head and the stress book here for Squirrel. We want to increase your damage coming off that front. So yeah, plus 5 accuracy melee skills isn't bad either. But we would need a damage hit. So it's going to rotate yeah, we'll take it because you're going to rotate 1-2, 1-2. So every other time you're going to get a 25% bonus to your damage. The bleed dice, we'll take that. And let's increase that bleed chance. Yep, right there. Come back to Herc, and let's just take the increase to protection. It will incur us a stress hit, but that's okay. Alrighty. This is a medium dungeon, so we will have to take a significant amount of provisions off. Go. I'm glad some of you are enjoying the letters. I'm even watching it, I see people enjoying it. I'm like, I don't know, kind of done with the looter shooter type. Alright, provision. So we have to put these quest items down where they're going to go, which is going to fill up our inventory to start things off. Those of you that came in that are newer to the channel, welcome in. This is our second campaign for Darkest Dungeon. Don't need 3 of those. Only 4 of those. We don't need that. Let's take 3. 4 sounds good. And we need torches. Yeah, see, we're already full up on everything here. So, enough food. The herbs we can't get rid of. Burn those during the mission. And we're down to 31,000 gold. Let's go. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to run the Antiquarian tonight. We need to get money. Yeah, I get that. I'm enjoying my friends. That's why I will still sail Sea of Thieves, even though we finished the season in 38 hours.
I'll get you, Permanoob, next time.
Excise the
Grow fist, and the land may yet
Lord
live.
Death 420 with 200 bit drop. Thank you very much. That goes to Disabled American Veterans, and welcome in. Well, look at that shit-ass dungeon. How can we start at either end? Why we gotta start in the middle? Yeah, I imagine that was a thing. Doc. Doing better, though, hopefully. Well, let's go. Go see what the... Yeah, horrible dungeon. Just follow a circle. Alright, let's get this going. There we go, Squirrel.
Fiend.
Good start. Let's go ahead and stun the poisoner if we can. Herc. We didn't stun. We used judgment because we're dum-dums. We wanted to use a stun there. And now Terry's poisoned with Blight. Let's go to the middle here.
Their
Got one of them.
formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Wow, it's not starting off good for Terry, and it's stunned. Great. We can't heal that Blight until... let's go here. Oh, what the... Dustin! Dustin! What are you doing? What are you doing, sir?
Back to the pit.
That's good to hear, Doc.
A death by inches.
You missed. Alright, let's clear this up now. Before it burns down his health, because it's already at half. Let's move up.
Nature herself, a victim to the spreading corruption.
The problem with a quest like this, where you have to activate or find something in the dungeon, is you can't just work on clearing rooms. You must also clear the halls. It's nice that it's linear, but it's bad that we start in the middle of it. So we're going to have to clear all the way to this room unless we scout. What's up, Sturf? Welcome in. We'll have to clear all the way to this room just to get the hallways cleared unless we get a scout. They come all the way back around, which is going to be super tedious. We'll certainly take that torch, because torches are going to be a problem. We're going to park that right now, though. Sparky, welcome in. Okay. Keep on trucking. You're like 20 minutes late. That's 4 beans. Dustin steps in a trap. 17 stress. This is one of those missions where we might actually have to use the cam. Oh shit. Okay, let's see if we can take. They're all really troublesome, but let's see if we can get these guys out. Good day off. Sweet.
Thank you.
Tracking that with 30 coin
wasting
packs. We're
your
at
money.
340 of 540 a torchless dungeon. Yippee. Let's go here in the middle and get a bleed going. That should certainly bleed him. Let them both. Sweet. Can we stun?
Remember to clonk that follow button.
Come around and heal Turius next turn. And can we get a chop? Dustin, you gonna hit him this time? Thank you very much. He is on 2 over 3 at 7, so we have to hit him one more time. A good riposte from Squirrel. We do have to heal Turi for sure this round. Big chop. Okay, his turn's over. We'll come back around. Point blank should get rid of him, hopefully.
Their cursed champion falls.
Problem is we cannot hit 3-4 with Dustin. Let's get the heal to Turi before that gets out of hitting's overrated. You're right. I mean, I watch your stream every day, Dustin, and I know that you consider hitting things, especially with firearms, to be overrated. Are you still alive? Yes. We've only had 2 deaths, Squirrel and Rocket. We did lose Squirrel last time around. Nice riposte again from Squirrel.
Destroy them all.
Spawn riposte again. Boom! Squirrel killing everybody. Okay, we'll definitely take that.
Seize this
we need to take the money.
Push on to the
I'm really thinking about burning
end.
the herbs now so that we can take the Ds. So we have a debuff there we can get rid of. And we think that's going to be it. Off we go to the next room and what's going to be a very long medium dungeon. I got the sniffles for some reason. I'm sorry if it comes across in the mic. Oh, a scout. Scout the whole way? No. Curio. Don't have any of our quest locations all the way up to this room, so we have to keep on walking. Wow, there's some noise going on outside my door. Awesome. Take that. We'll take the key for now. We'll get rid of that. And torches at 72. No, we don't have a fight all the way in here, so let's wait to get the fight all the way. Excuse me all for just a moment as there's somebody knocking on my door. I'll be right back. gosh, it was not the Avon lady. It was, would you like to change your internet provider? And I looked the guy straight in the eye and I said, hey, internet, I'm in the middle of a stream and I can't talk. He's like, okay, but real quick, like, no, what part of I can't talk right now? I said, I'm going to shut the door and go back to what I'm doing. Okay.
All right.
The die is
What's
cast. Thank you
the
very much.
game
Let's pick that
plan?
food up. We actually can't pick that food up, so let's heal some people with it. Go here and here. And the gems would be super nice for 750 gold, but... yeah. Yep, that was pretty much what it was. Knock, knock, go away now. Thank you. We'll pump that torch as we go into this room, and... okay, time to get my bearings on what we were doing in. Oh yeah, look behind me. For those of you who like Star Wars, this shoulder, I got the harness now for BB. He's literally hanging from the ceiling now. And his little paracord harness that got made. All right. I already have that, Ollie, which this guy couldn't sell me because they're not from the provider that has the 1 gig fiber, which I already have. All right. Yes, I did see the new seat covers, Doc. So you're sitting on the Outlaws logo. EG. All right, we've come all this way. We have not encountered a single thing for our quest. What's in the sack? 500 more gold.
Laden with loot.
Yeah, we really need the money.
Supplies.
We've been super useful. Let's come. We're not gonna be able to come back. We can't reopen that. It's one of the game's failings. This dungeon is super weak. Yeah, let's say that out loud because we just cursed ourselves. Okay, 2 rooms and a hallway left. Then we have to walk all the way back. Can we get a scout? Yes, thank you. It's a quest why wouldn't there be a quest location at the end of that? Battle in the hallway.
It's raining men. Hallelujah.
Wow.
Raining men.
Drac just emptied the swear jar. I used that curio, so I don't need to do that anymore. We have to go all the way to the end regardless. We have a fight in the hallway. That hurts, Doc. Oh, that's an ugly group. 3 diseases and a freaking stress hit all the way down. There we go. Thanks for going first. And a debuff. We got rid of our 15% stress increase until camp. Okay. We have to buff so that we can avoid some of this. Got your card pack by there. Jinx and Squirrel gonna die again. I don't think it's not gonna be fun times. Let's go. We don't need. Let's see if we can stun one of these guys. Keep it going. And that's what we're gonna go after with the Squirrel. We don't have her positive. Good dodge though. Stun kept him from going. Okay, now we can all have our turns, which is nice. Bye! 7. Not a lot of hit points.
Give them no quarter.
So can we get a magic hit from Dustin here? We got them both. Not enough to kill either of them. Come back around and go here. One of those dead in a bleed.
Surges as the enemy crumbles.
Sorry, Squirrel. I know it's not coming from my end, so I don't know what to tell you except perhaps try a different browser if nothing else.
Another one falls.
I'll get you, Permanoob. Next time.
Nully redeems friend tax. 4 beans for surfers being late. Well, I'm not eating them. Okay, so his stun is at 10. We can probably try to keep him from going again. Alright, right back up front. This will be a bigger hit because he's in rank 1. Thanks for drinking. Bye!
Eradicated.
Had to buy a whole new computer to fix that. Okay, we'll pick that anti-venom back up. Shit, we still can't pick that gold up. We're stuck at 1 pile because we still need the freaking the heirlooms. So we're gonna leave that 400 gold in the ground. Yeah, I bet it's annoying. Let's walk up on this trap. And 60, 80, 70. Let's go with Turi. 70% chance. Why the hell would that work? Hey, enjoy your 22 stress when you already have a, oh god. Turi might go insane on this one. Oh hey, let's actually fix that. They gave us the anti-venom for it and everything. What's in the bag? Another 250 gold we can't pick up.
The light, the promise of safety.
Go back on raids if you want. Okay. A little bit. Yeah, we have a lot of dungeon left. Okay, so let's buff the start. The bleeder is probably the easiest one to get rid of.
All right.
Like that.
What's the
Like
game
that. Yeah,
plan?
we have to interact with that curio. So that's the quest curio. All right. Let's come back around and have a look. Let's see. The 2 turrets will just blight the hell out of us. So let's see if we can stun one of them.
The way is lit. The path is clear.
So we can chop
require
1 or
only
2.
the
Let's go
strength
here
to
and start
follow.
focusing. Never mind. We don't need to focus nowhere. Dustin will just kill it. Good crit coming back from Squirrel. Get around to healing it from hurt this turn. Make it rain via channel points and feeds for 2,000 more. Oh, by the way, look over to the side over there on our newest follower, right? I use bounding boxes for text when I put them on the screen, and that was actually a really excellent test that the bounding box worked, because that's a really long name. Squirrel, we're gonna have to take point blank here.
Annihilated.
Ooh. Alright, Turi. We can go forward here. Oh, that was not worth it. Wait, it's too much. Okay, so let's get a heal for the group here.
Soothed. Sedated.
And let's go chop chop, Dustin. Dustin, when he hits, crushed. Oh, this sucks. I'm not gonna be able to pick up those deeds because it's right there. The inventory is full. We have way too many rooms left to burn any of those torches, especially if you guys throw a torchless card at me. And I need all. Yeah, fine. Here, have it. We walked all this way for you. 1 down, 2 to go. Okay, that's done. Now we have to walk all the way back. Hopefully, nothing happens. Set this party over. Yeah, I was already on it the moment you said it, Rocket. I was like, eh. Next room. Let's walk all the way back. Hunger checks. Hopefully keep getting hunger checked. We'll get rid of some of that food and have an opening in the inventory. But 1750 gold is not a whole lot to come back home with. Next room. If you guys need to go to the bathroom or anything, press probably now a safe time to do so. We got to walk through another 4 rooms. I already hit that curio because of the room we were in. Does it get popcorn? Got popcorn in the cabinet, don't I? I do. I have a sign on my door that says, hey, you know, I'm taking social distancing measures. Please step back from the door. The guy asked me, do you still have COVID? I was like, I never got COVID. I'm just not being stupid. Alright. 2 more rooms. We don't owe the curio. Stress is only... Yep, we're not anywhere near that yet. The walkway of all the loot we couldn't pick up. Yep, you can't re-examine it, which I hope they fix that in DD2, but I understand that when this is built, they were pretty limited by the system they were coding in. Let's pump our torch back up now. And hey, look, brand new hall we haven't been in yet. So we know they're down here somewhere. Let's not touch that. Whirl. Alright, good job. You did something good. Hey, look, there's number 2. It was literally... The second one is 3 feet down the hallway from where we started. One to go. Now I feel better because it could be literally the next one. Of course, it's probably here. should have gone that way first. Then we just have to walk the other way. It'd have been more frustrating. We would have yelled at it because, of course, it's in the last room, game. Excuse me. All right. The torch is at 67. Let's bump that up. And let's battle. Come back around. Let's get the little advanced up. Get rid of the stress if possible, because we still have 7 back there. But Dustin gets card packs just for that. Speaking of card packs, if you guys haven't picked up your free one for the night, it's there. Go get it. Maybe you get a Raining Hookers card, or a bunch of Hookers card. Okay, we don't need to heal, so let's see if we can stun one of the people that have not gone yet. Herc, got a good stun. Metal. Let's come back around here. 4 and 4 because their protection at 33 does not do much to them. Wait till we come back.
Got him.
He says no, Mr. Lindy. At 2 packs 5 or make it rain. Hey, that's not bad. No hookers yet. It's true, we haven't gone to the wheel. Uh-oh. That's
bunch
not
of
good
hookers
news.
over here.
There it is. Bunch of hookers over here. Alright, we need to move Terry back. Let's go ahead and try to stun the front guy this time. Herc.
In Radiance, may we find
Alright, let's see if we can just get
victory.
one of them. Nope. Couldn't do it.
Nice move.
Ship. Thank you for the host. Oh, sorry, the host? That's a resub. Thank you very much for the resub. Welcome in. 6 months. Much appreciated. See if we can get sorted.
As the fiend falls,
I don't like doing that and leaving that corpse there for point blank, but it is what it is. Can we bleed them both? Yes, we
A
can.
brilliant
That one is
confluence
dead.
of skill and purpose.
Stress going on her. We probably are going to have to camp unless the thing pops soon. Okay. Okay, dokie. Stun. Chop, chop. One to go. I don't know either, but it did. So you resub somewhere in there.
If you stream it, they
There's
will
the host.
come.
Thank you very much for the host as well, Chip. Okay, so we cannot open vein and throw 3. We're gonna have to push ourselves back with point blank. That. So if people to go. That moves her in a position for Dustin, so that's good. Let's go ahead and try to heal some stress here. 70 and 74. Let's get her down.
The blood
And let's
quickens.
chop chop. Of course, you kill her with a 22, and I'm gonna try to stress heal. Money! Take that as well. Take that as well.
If you value such
We
things.
do value such things right now. There's a fight in the hallway, great. A trap. So it's not in this hall, so we're gonna have to go past this room. The torch is at 86. We do not have a great back row shot here, so shitballs. It's just probably gonna happen. Oh God. Have you gone yet? No. This is the very first run, Chip, and so these are the first 4. Squirrel, Dustin, Turi, and Nullherk are in there right now. Up front we go!
All right. What's the game plan?
I owe a curio. Yay. We're here in the back room. Set those up.
Inspiration
One round.
and improvement.
We would try to dazzle that one if we can with 25 from Herc. Got it. Which keeps him from marking for these guys. Dustin, come in here and you are on 2-point blade at 18. Yeah. Should go in the front row. Yeah, I know. Why do you think the name of the stream was The King in Yellow, Matt? Because the collector is based on a short story called The King in Yellow. It's also something that was referenced in the first season of True Detective. Okay, let's go ahead and heal, because we got a little bit of damage here. See the possible light. Stress heal. Let's go ahead and start healing that. 70, geez. I don't read your titles. Well, of course not. I put effort into these things and thinking of things, but why the hell would anybody care? Why does anybody even show up? Why all the monsters picking on you? I don't know, but I'm glad they are because it makes them easier to kill.
But a victory nonetheless.
Hello. Alright. Trap coming up. We're definitely gonna let Dustin was the jester last campaign. We'll let Turi handle this. There we go. And I owe that curio. Let's have Squirrel take it because he is the least hurt. Hey, look at that. We got another key. 5 freaking keys. That worked. View our DMs and then ask yourself if anyone cares. Alright, this is not gonna be it. Shit. Get the dodge rough as quickly as possible because these guys will multiply. We need to kill them as fast as we can. One down.
Executed with impunity.
Should have gone back row there. Stun is probably not gonna get 50-50, so let's go here. Hey, look, Jello. There's always Jello. Like good stun. That's why we hate those. That's why we hate them. Oh yeah, you're not allowed to use that emote here. You're not allowed to use that emote here. I have, your emote is blocked. Yes, it is. Surf and I have a long-running joke about her going wah 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 in her stream, and I'm always like, no wah-wahs. So there are no wah-wahs in this stream. I have made sure that wah-wah is a blocked term. So if the emote goes, it gets erased. You have to understand the basis of the joke, and I'm not being mean to Sturf. Like, Sturf would get that instantly if, you know, once I explain, it's like, oh, well, that, of course that makes sense. It worked for Sturf? I don't see it working. Anyway, it's in there. Back to fighting. Oh, her message got deleted too. There we go. Okay, so we need to stun probably... This big guy is actually our friend right now. Because... And it sucks because we're going to have to need a point blank and we're going for bleeds here. Let's stun you. Not doing any more damage. He's taking up 2 positions. Damn, we're going to have to vote. Yeah, go back. It's weird. It should just be all the time. It's weird. Detecting emote text is tricky. We can't... Okay, we're going to have to kill you because we just have front row hitters.
Perhaps the turning point.
So that was also 1 right there. Yep. Alright. Let's... They're just going to fill that position back up, so... Let's actually use this opportunity. Rebels, we all are.
A time to perform beyond one's limits.
There we go. Still hit him though. This is why these guys are super dangerous. This fight can take forever. Oh hell, indeed. The idea is I need to get them all low. So these guys are low, they're not going to heal themselves, so I have to work the front 2, get them all to a low point so I can just go bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. So let's go here. It's a 50-50 shot. Let's go here.
Another
Or,
abomination.
you know, killing them outright is not going to be that helpful, but okay, let's try again. These two in the back are a problem, though.
A powerful blow.
Okay, 1 to go. There's cytokinesis again. Come on, riposte. Oh, God, no. That... We can't hit from this position, so we have to go Dirk Stab from here. There it is. And they're all dead. But that loop can get out of control.
Foolish horrors.
Reset this order. Hey, let's use one of our 25 keys we've got.
A handsome
4 more
reward.
deeds. Okay, well, we're gonna
For
take
a
the
task
crest
well
over the
performed.
gems here. It's 2250, yes, so that's not worth that much. I don't owe any curios. Okay, we're clear of that. We still have 1, 2, 3, 4 hallways and 4 rooms to go. How many torches are we sitting on? That's enough. We got enough food for sure. Unless someone makes me drop some. I don't know that. We'll open this though. Of course, why would there be something in it now that we have room in our inventory? Thank you very much. Actually, we don't have room in our inventory. Never mind. We're playing about nothing. This isn't it. Come on. Blockage. Not it. Quest location right there. So that's where the quest ends. So we just have a blockage and some curios before we get there. Okay. We can probably start dumping some of the other stuff we have should we run across other things that are useful here. Now that we know where the path ends. Sure. Okay. That'll be the next one. We're gonna take you
All right.
for that.
What's the
We're gonna take
game
you.
plan?
Actually, we don't need to get rid of you. And we'll go again. I'm actually probably gonna start dousing the torch here on these curios. Okay, so it'll be... We're gonna go 1 past it to that. Just to get the extra... If it's a decent curio, we'll go 1 past it to that. And we'll drop the torch before we get there. Oh, we are out of shovels, though. Squirrel, you are still in the best shape.
Without tools of iron, you must rely
Yeah,
on flesh
now we're gonna probably use
and
that camp.
indefatigable purpose.
Yeah, that's why you need to have the shovels. We just ran into... I'll continue. We ran into the,
Terrors may indeed stalk these shadows.
What?
But yonder...
There's no torch, Chief, and it was empty? What the hell are you talking about?
Wealth beyond measure,
Alright, so let's camp here.
awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
Just to recover some
Gathered
stress
close
healing.
in tenuous firelight and uneasy companionship.
We'll set the bells. We don't get... Alright, that's not what we're looking for. Nope, nope. Let's come back around. 1 companion minus 30 stress. All companions minus 15 stress. Let's go here. Let's do that. Excuse me. Do that for everybody. And how much respite do we have left? 2. Nope. 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 Take down the mask is not good. Self only minus 25% stress. So the Jester's the one that's in bad shape. And we can do nothing for them. Yeah, I think we're fine. Yeah, we're not adding stress via that. Okay, yep, we're done. And we'll get out of here once this one's done. That was a long opening dungeon.
As the light
I did
gains
open that last
purchase,
curio, so that's done.
spirits are lifted
And
and purpose is made clear.
we're going home. 1 in the books.
Good fortune and hard work may yet arrest this plague.
At that pace, we'll be on week 27 when we're done here. But we're going to try to get that boss rolling next. So, 6,000 gold, not great. Dustin makes level 2. Comes back with Enlightened. Will only meditate. I don't know if that one's applicable to Dustin. Let's just call that veganism. Ruminator, that's not great at all. That's great if it wasn't on the healer. That's all I do. Proselytize veganism. What's up, bro?
Pallid blight filters.
Yeah, I think I have to clear that as your print. So
Hey, I can be JV.
we go back to the wheel, we get Resolve XP, which will help people level, and the damage goes up. So we should probably go back there, and we should probably try to do it on an Antiquarian run if possible. Let me get the week counter done. We are now in week 25. Alright, so let's have a look. If we probably want a medium if we can. So let's get all the trinkets off, everybody. We did come back with a decent amount of stress on Turi there, so let's take care of that right off the jump. It's not that high, so let's not spend on super executive package, but just one lower than that. Get you guys out. We have a boss. Oh, we're going to that. So we have Resolve XP against the boss in the Weald. It is the Brigand 8-pounder. That is what we were doing. So I'm going to take the break. Yeah, that rolled in real nice. So we'll get the extra Resolve XP for the people that go. We will get the extra damage against the boss, which will be super nice. So we're doing that. So with that in mind, because this is certainly going to roll over the hour mark to do the boss fight, we're going to take the break now. So this is your opportunity. Get up. Make sure you stretch your legs. I've been really bad about stretching my legs during the pandemic, and of late I've been, like, people that sail with me know that I've been standing up while driving the ship and doing squats just to get the blood flow going in my legs. But it's a thing. My family has a history of blood clots, so I've been becoming more aware of it lately, just being proactive. So stand up at least when we take the break. Get a drink, go to the bathroom, all that stuff. I'll be right back.
Remember to pump that follow button.
Last pallet. We're not doing a torchless boss. Just put it that way, it'll get pushed. Last pallet, and you try to buy a pack of Streamless cards, but those are rooted in your actual bot currency. So if you type this command, you can see how many tributes you have. Yes, I have many. But it costs those, and the channel point's just doing a check. So if you want a free pack of Streamless cards, hang out, earn some tributes, and then use that button, and then you can play along. But because you're here, there is a link to a free one right there. And welcome in. Yeah, I'm not doing the boss torchless. That would just be suicide. Okay, so who are we gonna take on the boss fight? Let's see, Fish, Rocket, and Arky, I'll come back. Arky, if I didn't say good day to you when you came in, sir, thank you very much for being here. I don't think I did, but hello, welcome. Thanks for being here. Alright, the 12-pounder likes to sit 2-3.
I have spoken.
I have spoken. Frickin' pounder, so if we throw Sturf up front, We need to have a back row, a back row hitter, like a 4-hitter. Speaking of 8-pounder, the gun likes to sit in the middle, but the matchstick man likes to sit in the back row. So, do we have... I almost feel like we need to take Doc there. Certainly need an option in the back row. Who's dying? What's up, Omega? Welcome in. Go follow that man, by the way. I don't know why I didn't shout out Omega for an actual shout out for streaming, but you should, and I need to correct that. Go follow that guy at that link, and also reminder: add Yo-Yo to the streamer group. Mads, Perm, I'll get hit by the cannon. Who's dying? No one's dying. We haven't lost anybody yet. We're trying to figure out who's going to go against this boss, though. Okay. Back row hitter or a puller, but I don't like the idea of pulling with the cannon. Not going to be that. Do we not have a musketeer? We do, J-Seed at 0. Shit. Permanoob, and let's do this. Perm's a back row hitter. We'll take a healer, so let's get those sorted by class. And who's gonna keep everybody alive? Feast's not going. Chip, no.
Another soul battered and broken,
See you when you get back.
cast aside like a spent torch.
I think we're gonna send... You think Perm is a musketeer? You're gonna send J-Mitch, Romeo. And then we're gonna put in I think we'll send a Houndmaster there. So Manny's on the cusp of going 3. I think we put Nim in there just because his damage will be a little bit higher. Apparently this is a named group. Okay. Let's open these up. Let's go to Perm first. Perm is in position 1. Likely to stay in position 1 because of Swan. So we'll do that. What's the offset here? I don't know why my nose is running so bad, but I'm old school and keep a handkerchief in my back pocket. Okay, so the offset there is -5 crit. And I don't think we have a crit charm. Nope. +7 crit. +15 stress. Sort these by they belong to. Nope. We'll just try to buff your damage. We'll put the accuracy there. That'll work. We'll go over here to Sturf. You're a beautiful swan. Harm, you are a beautiful swan. We'll go Dismiss his head and the sanity book for Sturf to buff that damage. I actually might start Sturf off in 3 to do Holy Lance first. So forward on her first move all the time. Puts her in position. But is that a 2? Is Holy Lance a 2 or a 1 move forward? Forward 1. Okay. So that'll work.
Motherfucker.
Thank you very much, Mads. I appreciate the fact that you made that embarrassing clip about me. Nim. Needs to be bleed all day long. Need the bleed hit. And we likely need an accuracy hit. It is a melee skill for the dog.
A gleaming endowment.
Yo, Mega. Gifting a tier 1 sub at once to Nullherk. Thank you very much, my friend. Enjoy the sub. Nully. Nullherk? I can say Nully for both of you, but Herc, if you're hanging around, enjoy the sub. Thanks to you, Mega. Appreciate it. Oh, that thing I'm going to send you, I'm going to hit the post office Friday during my lunch hour. That's when I'm planning on going. Okay. Done. Let's get the healing charm here, and let's do the protection for the healer there. We're done up front, we're done there, we're done there, we're done there. We know we're going after the boss. Let's go ahead and make sure everybody's stuff is corrected. No worries, dude. It's a great tool to learn stuff from. Perm. Cannot upgrade anything that we want. Nim can. Go here, Hound's Fairy, go there, and we'll go to the heal. Sturf. Can't take an upgrade on anything I care about. We are going to take your heal just in case. And J-Mitch, thank you very much. Alright, we are going to dip back below 40 grand again.
My lord.
Go yourself.
Yep, what? Yes, besties do make embarrassing clips of one another. And I certainly have a much larger pile of those than you do. I said thank you. Alright, off to face. The 8-pounder. This group is... I have no idea why that tower played twice, but it played twice. This stuff's weird. Because me and Mads both hit at the same time, we have independent buttons. That's why I played. Did that thing get turned off again? Like, why is that overlay every time turned off? It sure is off. I have no idea why it's off, but it's off. It should work next time. Every time I start up, I just need to make that a thing. Hey, go make sure that timer...
We got one!
We did get one. Off we go. Medium dungeon to take on the 8-pounder. Thanks for hanging out tonight, everybody. Thanks for the resubs and the gift subs and the Streamloots card pack buys. Foiled again. I know. Speaking of Streamloots, real quick. Back last year, for those of you who didn't read the channel this week, back last year, Streamloots reached out to me and said, hey, we'd really like to have your own mailing address. And I said, in my typical paranoid fashion, what you need that for? And they wouldn't tell me. And I said, well, you can't have it then. So, turns out they were giving the top tier earning partners a partner hoodie, which I'm not going to get. I don't want it, but it was just funny because I'm a top tier earning partner because of you guys. You guys are insane with how many packs you buy, but think about it. I stream once a week maybe, and we were in the top tier of all Streamloots partners based on sheer revenue that they made from this channel. That's a testament to how much we've made to donate to last year to Extra Life, which if you want to donate to that, make sure you check out Omega Stream, and this year to DAV. So it was just funny. It was funny how that kind of all went down. 8-8. We need to grab 3 of you. We have our torches. We have our bandages. We have our holy water. We'll take 2 of you just in case we need it when we get to the boss, and we're good to go.
Simple folk are by their nature loquacious, and the denizens of the hamlet were no exception. It was not long before rumors of my morbid genius and secretive excavations began to fuel local legend. In the face of my increasingly egregious public taboos,
it's tricky because the matchstick man has to go, and then you have to do damage to the cannon at the same time. Which is why we took. We're going to deal with the stress, and we brought three damagers.
And gunpowder hangs in the air. The war machine is close.
It ain't that close. We don't know which one of these 4 frickin' rooms it's going to be in, Chief. This is a really bad dungeon for a boss fight. Flip a coin, chat. We're going left to right when we get up here. Yeah, this doesn't. Full torch? Of course you're surprised.
My lord.
This narration sounds like a discard. There's nothing wrong with my Sims house, okay? There's a rocket ship on the side of my Sims house. There's a second story, there's a deck there. And that's where the rocket takes off from. Yeah, if we only had that. It's fine. Okay.
Confidence surges as the enemy.
Okay, Sturf. Take out one of these dogs, please. There was 33. Jesus! Jesus! Sturf dropped plates. Oh, hey, look, someone down and the light came on the back. Frobio, let's go here. Hey, any of us go for the dog? Of course not. There's a disease. Watch. Kill that dog. No. Dog on dog violence isn't happening here. Alright, we can't go there, so let's move you forward. And let's... We've already done that, so we can't really... anybody low on health? There's a point missing in here. Yeah, let's go and do that. I have only bugged some of my neighbors in The Sims. There we go. Sturf killed both dogs. 2 food, 200 gold.
As
And let's
victories
reset
mount,
this order.
so too will resistance.
Could have been bad. Don't know a curio, but it is a locked chest. We are going to open it, so go ahead, Perm. You are the secret agent. Hey, look, we got our key back, and we'll take those, and we'll keep going. Do we know what's in this room? We do not. My nose is itchy. I'm just trying to be considerate. And also being able to talk. Okay, let's go ahead and stun you. Sacrifices need to be made. Okay, Perm up front. Let's go right here. Boom. That'll work. That's because we're getting a damage buff this dungeon. Let's go House Harry gets everybody. Start Holy Lance right there.
Alright. What's
the curio? It's gonna be that chest. 2 blights and syphilis. Syphilis for Nim. On this first room of the dungeon. Yay. Okay, let's go ahead. This is going to be taken care of by Sturf, so let's go to the back row here.
Press this advantage.
Arm doesn't flip.
Give them no quarter.
He's already marked, but okie dokie. Blame the hookers. We don't need to heal yet, but we're going to heal just because there's not much else to do there except stun. We could judge this guy out, but Sturf's going to take care of that.
Never hidden.
Perm is athletic. Yeah. That is now a 2/3 bleed, not done yet. That's gonna have to come out. Yep, that'll be Perm. Of course, we go first here. Heal. Boom, dead. Boom, dead, bad.
Destroy them all.
Okay.
Bunch of hookers over here.
A bunch of hookers over here, indeed. Take that monies. That is a 500 versus a 750. We're gonna change out those tingy tings. Let's get rid of. That's -10 dodge for 3 rounds. We'll live with that. Not gonna burn the herbs on that. Okay, so let's. Is that gonna be 2/2? It's 4 points. 2. Yeah, we're not gonna burn either one of those blights away. Let's go to the box. Take that for sure. We'll take that for sure. That turned out to be good. Okay, scouts. Hallway fight. We could find the map. That'd be great. But we're not gonna find a map in a boss dungeon. If the map even exists in this dungeon. Did anyone tell you how to start a poll from chat? You need to go into your mod view, Mats. Or that.
Our illustrious champion returns.
Welcome back.
Welcome home.
Yay. Hopefully we can take care of... Oh, we didn't reset our order. Well, that sucks. Come on, can we go? Are they surprised? Yes, can we get rid of them before they even have a chance to go? That would be awesome. Get them. 1 point left. 2 opportunities to get it done. Bye? Yeah!
The fiend falls. A faint hope blossoms.
That works.
These nightmarish creatures can be fed.
It's kind of like that guy,
can
yeah.
Be beaten.
Icky. We putting a poll up for left or right? Is that what we're trying to do up there, Mads? Don't know that curio. Okay, let's go after everybody. Get a bleeds. Come on. Got to bleed on all of them. Awesome. Alright, let's get rid of you if we can. So you are 1/3 with 11 left. Let's try to stun the dog so that we don't get any more diseases from it. Thank you very much, J-Mitch. The dodges from both of you. No worries, Fish. Okie dokie. Let's go and get rid of the dog. Just to make sure we didn't get any more diseases.
With impunity.
Yeah, they're just gonna blight the front view now. Yep. Everybody gets Blade. Yes. Right, Surf. We need to take care of that guy. Let's go ahead and heal everybody because then we got a little bit of a hit to his health. And let's see if we can get that bleed back now because your protection is pretty high. 4, 2 over 3, that's 2 rounds. Which way do we go, kids? Right, left, or home? We're not going to abandon if you vote home, so let's put it that way. Up front's with the spike.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Perm. 2 spot there.
Obliterated.
Woo! Perm again. That is 3 left on a 3 if you're dead. We're gonna go right.
Inches.
Which way do we go, kids? We're going right. But you know, I even had that overlay, huh? Those of you who are here when Starf dies know that we have that overlay, but... Okay. 700 there. I know we can't carry any more. That is a disease charm we don't care about. I want the money, but... not willing to get rid of it. Let's keep it. Wanted a yes option. Okay. So we're going right. Per the poll in chat, we will respect the poll. Go right. Reset our order. We have to do after every fight in this setup. There'll be a trap immediately here. So trap is 90, 60, 60, 70. We'll go with Nim on the trap. True. Ron could have made the poll. Alright. Forward we go, everyone's getting bladed. No, that is part of the game. You just go and hover over it. When you get close enough, Diggity, there will be an icon that's indicative of the trap. You just hover on it. I mean, meet Popsicle. Smoke you! It's a long-ass hallway.
Finding the stuff is only the first test.
Take the torch.
Now it must be carried home.
Can't pick it up yet. Yeah, you have to know where the trap is. As Dragonite said, you have to have the scout so you're aware of the trap's location. And as you get close to the trap's location, you'll see the icon pop on all 4 of them. Then you can hover and see their traps. Okay. Don't know that. Like that one we didn't see.
Mechanical hazards possessed by evil intent.
Don't know what's in the room. Nothing. Okay. We don't know where this thing is, so we're gonna walk into it kind of blind and then have to buff in the first turn unless we get a scout.
Nature herself.
Yeah, 2 shovels left.
Victim to the spreading corruption.
Okay.
Malformed with misintent.
Yeah, live and learn, Diggity. You're live and die faster. Die and learn faster. That's actually a better way to phrase that.
All right. What's the game plan?
So we're at a crossroads here, up or down, and this hallway's shorter, so we're gonna try that one. Iowa Curio, the next one we're into. Another hunger check. We're gonna have to deal with the health hit here as we roll in. We'll take that, as we don't know if we're going back the other way or not yet. This could be the boss. It could be an empty room. We don't know. It's the boss! Of course it is.
An engine of destruction.
Okay. So this guy right here is our problem. We gotta make sure he dies every round. So we'll go here. Here. Go here. Also, Diggity, when you're doing this, be careful on this mouse over, because until you get to the edge of this guy, it's still the cannon. It can be kind of tricky. Make sure you don't hit the wrong guy.
Be gone, fiend.
Okay. Buff. Sturf! 18! Who needed prep time? Indeed. Okay, so let's see if we can stun you. Let's judge.
Another soul battered and broken, cast aside like a spent torch.
Come back around to that. This is Perm, so let's buff. Perm at the cannon. 8. Camp raid in progress in chat. Shit. Yeah, so the Matchstick Man will come back. He'll be in the back row now, which is why Perm's here. Okay, so we're gonna have to take our 2 shots at him. There we go. I was hoping Perm would go first. So now we can go right back to attacking this thing. Another 8. If I die this trip, I'm home. Sturf. That hurts. That one hurts. We have to heal him. 14 for Fromeo. Yeah, so they'll call the Matchstick Man back again. It's about enduring the other 2 mobs, getting him dead, and getting the cannon dead. So we have Perm up first this time. Just have to kill him. Cannon cannot fire. Okay, so we're in decent shape here. Let's try to judge the second guy out. Nope. Why would we be doing that? So we can go Hounds Harry and try to bleed these guys and leave the serve because the dog's not going to do a lot of damage to the cannon. So let's try to bleed them. Did get a bleed. And then Sturf will go back to work on the cannon here. It's a 34. Good dodges. Fromeo got hit. So no one. Let's go ahead and heal Perm up front just in case something disastardly takes place. All right, good. We're up first here with Nim. We get him. Yes.
Masterfully executed.
Good dodge from Permanoob. Right back at the cannon. 11. Disastrously. Yeah, we just made that word up. Let's go here. 12 more, down to 11. This hopefully is the last round. Let's try to get rid of User. Dog, go get him. We need to buff treats, yes. Get him. Now we gotta use Perm to get it. Yeah, this won't be the last round. Probably not. To the cannon. Oh, never mind. We didn't need Perm. Sturf dropped a plate on it.
Family crest is once again
Done.
a symbol of strength.
All right, we got boots for the Musketeer.
Victory,
some more crests
nonetheless,
and a debuff charm for whatever it is. Let's go home. Job well done. Hey man, stay with me forever. Stab, stab, stab! I'll take that Ode Curio to the next. It is possible to bleed the cannon. It is possible to bleed skeletons. You just have to make a build. So you have to have a flagellant for starters because their build skill is their bleed skill is so high, and then you have to have the right charms, and then the lighting conditions have to be correct. But it is possible. All right, so we made 7,450 gold. We got the boss done. Nim has that disease we have to take care of now because that is syphilis. He also has zoophobia. Great. Perm comes back with resilient, which is awesome. They're back to balanced. Fear of zoos. Yeah, that's what it is, Perm.
curiosity.
Want to go see the elephant in the zoo? No! Not the zoo!
Markers on my road to damnation.
a much quicker dungeon. Week 26. We'll get Nim in here and get him cleaned up. We haven't been checking the cart at all. Let's go check the cart. A Houndmaster, Plague Doctor. Let's see what we've got. I think we've got 2 PDs. Or maybe we just have Gilly, the only Plague Doctor that we carried last game, and it worked. Yeah, we just have the one. We don't, I believe, need another Houndmaster. We have Skinja, Manny, Nim. We don't need a 4th Houndmaster. We're fine with 3. We had too many last time. We don't need another Hellion. So those are low levels, and we're getting to the point where we need to start upgrading some things. Okay. Permophobia. Fear of perm. Total worldwide cases documented 0. So let's get the trinkets off, everybody. And then let's resort them by what class they belong to. We did come back with the extra restraining padlock, which we don't have that many freaking A-bombs for starters. It is very rare indeed. Okay, so let's get everybody out of the party here. Out! Out you go! Get out! We still have this one sitting here. For the Vestal Scroll! Dun, 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 dun. Bum, bum. We're definitely going after that. Fish in the game. Mad's in the game. Diggity in the game. Gilly's not a great choice because it's the Swan King. So if you throw your... Actually, if he throws... Wilbur will be in the back. So if we throw that, we piss off Wilbur. Blinding Gas also hits Wilbur. So we would have to use this Noxious Blast on the front 2 positions would work. Or do we take someone else?
To clonk
But we
that
don't have
button.
anybody else that's in that tier, so we have to take Gilly. We have to unlock Gilly's ability here. So what do we got? We have to unlock Noxious. Yep. The Stabby Stab will also do the job, but I want to have that. I do not even want to have the opportunity to screw this up. So we're going to put Noxious on. We're going to take Plague Grenade off. We need to do that before we go into the fight. I'm going to leave it on until we're facing one of those corner rooms. Or we know where the boss is. And then we'll switch it. I won't forget that. Beesh. Upgraded. Oh, we could probably take this one step further, huh? Yep. I already forgot that. I didn't forget it. We can take weapon upgrades, armor upgrades, rank 4 for 32 deeds. 30. Oh, we got. We can do one of them. Can do one of them. But I'm more concerned with the skills, so let's come back around to the guild hall. That's not where I want to be. I want to be in skills hall. We cannot... Okay, so we're definitely going to do the weapon then. Want the... No, not the weapon. We want the armor. Because we shall have. So we're going to go there. And then we'll upgrade that for Fish. I don't think... Oh, look at that. Mads has upgrades sitting there. Diggity. There's an upgrade sitting there. Gilly. There's an upgrade sitting there. Okay, you're all much more protected now. Oh, you're right. I did open that sconce. You're right. Thank you very much. Mads can still go one more on armor. Hey, you know what? How about I go to the right building? You can indeed. Thank you very much, Diggity. Okay, so we're gonna double check that one more time. Fish, take those up. Mads. Let's go here. Puncture. Impale. Diggity. I hate when I do that. You're where I want you to be. Gilly, where I want you to be. Okay. Off we go to face the Swan King, mid-tier Swan King. So Gilly will be the guy. Fortify me. For 56 or 56 homemade cookies. I'll fortify you. Off we go. Oh, trinkets. Trinkets would be good. Almost went without trinkets. We'll go dismiss his head and the sanity book. For Diggity, we will go sword.
Well, never getting it again.
I know. 66 million Oreos. Very much Mads. Range skill would be good, but that's the accuracy on the melee is not bad either. Damage if in position 1 is also not bad, just because the point blank shot will do tremendous damage there. So let's do that. He's gonna rotate that. Gilly. I don't know if we want to put a Blight Charm on. Cause yeah, let's do it. Let's do the Blight Charm because we're gonna rely on that for the back 2 rows on our way in there, and then stun skill. We don't have stuns up.
Well, never getting it again.
Let's do that for Fish. Let's do these 2 right here. We don't take the stress hit. Cookie Crisp cookies. Oh man, because I still haven't gone and bought milk for the Oreo she sent me. It's been like a month, but I still haven't gone to the store and be like, let's get a gallon of milk so I can eat these. Don't want speed, don't want that. Blaze resist.
It's raining Oreos.
All I had to do was mention the cookies once.
Oreos for you to taste. Chocolatey shells and sweet white cream. You know they're Oreos. Dunk 'em in milk. It's like a dream. Stick 'em on your tongue and lick the cream. It's raining Oreos.
It is raining Oreos here. Oh, I don't know why we're taking that many bandages. Alright, we're going to take max holy water this time because we're going to have to rebuff probably mid-fight. Enough food, enough torches. Keys, yep, we're good to go. Off we go. Here we go.
My first attempts at summoning.
I like soft cookies, so I have a thing with like Oreos where they have to be dipped in milk.
The type and condition of the host
bought me
meat
like Chips Ahoy or something. I'd those be gone already.
The best results came from pigs, whose flesh is most like that of man.
Alright.
A nameless abomination. A testament to my failures. It must be destroyed.
Alright, we got the map. It's in one of this or this room. It's okay. We're gonna go. We can avoid almost everything. We got a great scout to start this thing. $80, $100 for diggity. Let's do it that way because no one needs a stress here. So no curio, thank God. Let's not linger. Indeed, let's just get this shit done. Crap, schmap.
All right. What's the game
Get that Draconite. I think Draconite converts all his cards to curio cards.
A fortune waiting to be spent.
How do you know it's not being poisoned, Perm? Secret room. Okay, not there, but we're gonna go down this hallway for the secret room because we want the money. Hey, Fix, when you get in the secret room, do this.
The darkness holds much worse than mere trickery and boogeymen. Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
Okay, let's go back here. Alright, we know he's here. We have one fight for sure. We don't know which one of these paths is better, so back we go. The reason I killed the torch there is because you get more money that way, potentially. It gives some to you, Mega first. Those of you that aren't watching the Sims build, Yomega is Perm's butler at Perma Mansion. Lives there, got his own little room, but he's the butler. I haven't determined what to name the nanny yet. Thought about naming it Fernando,
Such
but
blockages are unsurprising. These tunnels predate even the earliest settlers.
The best part about that diggity is if you hit that with an anti-tank. Oh. Okay, play grenade to the back row. Of course they resist it. Why would they? That is a 2/2 blight. We've got to get rid of these guys first, just because they can give us diseases. Let's judge you out of there if we can. There you go, fish.
Is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Nope. Okay, let's get rid of you if we can. Nope. Worth a shot. The only other thing that Gilly can do is stabby stab, which he's gonna start doing on the front row here. Welcome back. Okay, I think it's because it's on
a timely reappearance.
Oh, there it is.
The dungeon awaits.
Oh, wasn't on cooldown. Welcome back, Chip.
My lord.
Yep. What? Sent room box counts as a curio, right? Secret room box counts as a curio. Yes, it does.
As the fiend falls,
Sent room. What the fuck am I doing? I can't read. Okay, fish. Let's heal. The Sent room. That's all I saw. I saw SCENT real quick. Yeah, this guy can be nasty. If the corpse eater hits, he can do significant damage. Cuttlefish. Reading is fundamental. See that shoe? Says Adidas. Name that movie. No debuffs to worry about. Okay, we can't carry any gold. That's a problem. I'm gonna take that and move that. Don't know a curio in here. Okay, these both suck. There's a curio there. There's treasure for sure here. We'll go here. Take the hall battle, and then we'll change out Gilly's skill right there. Stealth guy, first one we run into. How about no? Set that up for digging. Slice and dice. 2 dodges, good. That dagger you carry on that skin is just wicked. It's a karambit. Those of you, I mean, it looks like a karambit. So for those of you who don't know what a karambit looks like.
No, I don't want to see your pog collection.
That's the bell. You're all welcome. That's what a karambit looks like. It's a dagger that has a finger loop, and you hold it in your hand like that. That looks a lot like a karambit. Okay. What are we doing here? We don't need to heal, so let's judge this guy if we can. The reason I like this one is this by Boker, which is a nice figure I like, and it also has a finger on the finger loop.
Continue the onslaught.
2 to go. One's almost dead.
Destroy them all.
And we can stab. Let's go here. That's gonna have to take care of this guy here. Lead for 2/3 for 6. Get the guy in the back row, please. 24 is a little bit overkill, but we'll take it. Are you really calling out the freaking collector in the hallway, by the way? We don't need to fight him on our way to the boss. I mean, we're well kitted for it, but we don't need to fight him. Woo! Diggity, I've watched you fight the collector on the way to the boss.
Momentum. Push
take
on
those
to
over
the
the
task's end.
And you know it's not that fun.
My lord.
Yo.
6-8's fun. Yep, we all know it. You don't tell me how to do my job. Hey, look, a hooker! A stealth hooker! Stealth hookers are the worst. Let's try to stun you here.
The light, the promise of safety. Precision. and power.
I'm gonna try to get rid of. So he's on a 5 or a 4. He's not dead this turn. Yep, stealth hooker into the worst. Here it comes. That's not good. Stupid hooker. Motherfuck. That's not good. He's gotta die. He's gotta take care of that. Okay, so you're in range for Gilly now. Switch out. Here comes the disease. This is a nasty group. Yep. The runs. Gilly has the runs, everybody. That guy's gotta go.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
You're gonna die your next turn, so we can actually ignore you. Let's get the healing in for the group. We're gonna go ahead and bowl. Yeah, here. Buff for the whole battle. Get the hooker. Get the hooker, Diggity.
Advantage. Give them no quarter.
Still our bleed hit. Yep. Got him. 15 bleed. We're gonna have to clean that up. We should have done that last round. So let's get this heal in here correctly. Back in a bit. Yep, it is that time, Perm. I'll see you go back. Let's push. We can't move back further.
Great is the weapon that cuts
This
on
bleed,
its own.
if it hits him, yep. Actually, it was reduced because he was stacked prior to his turn, and that's actually good news. So it is now a 3/2, so he's going to lose 6 more points. Let's go ahead and clean that up. And we'll go here and make sure that does the damage we need. Bite? Hooker diggity.
Success so
okay.
Clearly in
we're going to take that there. We'll take that there. 350 gold. We're going to have to live without it. We're definitely taking the rest of this out of here. Alright, so we are a room away from the boss. Does Diggity have the bells? Oh, we have a... No, he does not have the bells. We need to fix that. But we have the shield breaker with us, so we're not going to do it. Not going to camp. Yeah, you can use battlefield medicine, but I don't... Do I have battlefield medicine? Yeah, I do have battlefield medicine equipped. But that's more of a contingency for me. I never go there like, oh, let's definitely use that as a thing, because we're carrying the materials. Shit, we're gonna have to leave a freaking portrait behind. Okay, so rolling into this fight, we don't need all this food, so let's heal everybody up. We've done that before we went in the box and just dumped it. You're full, you're full. Let's change out Gilly's skill now so don't forget. So we want to take that off, put Noxious Blast on. See, I remembered. Um, 80, 70. Let's have Mads hit this. That worked. We have a curio that I don't owe, so we're not going to touch it. And
all right,
as the game plan.
Too late.
Spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Okay, so let's buff on the way in the door. Let's go fight a Swine Prince.
It is a travesty, a blundering mountain of hatred and rage.
Okay. Not Wilbur. 15. Yeah, you were close to it, Drac. Yep, the 2 marks. Okay.
Boy.
So let's go and buff these guys up now. And then we'll rotate back to Gilly one, because it's for the battle. Good dodges. Okay, Feast, just top everybody off. Get him. Oh shit, no! Oh, Wilbur's gonna hit him. I brought a Highwayman into the Wilbur fight.
Ears, blurred vision,
I shouldn't have brought Diggity. I wasn't even thinking about it. Rutrow, indeed. Let's go ahead and buff Mads. I cannot use Riposte again. You have to hope Wilbur doesn't target him. One more round. And then we cannot use Duelist Advance again. It'll just be if it bleeds the rest of the way. Well, let's see what happens now, kids. This is a teaching moment. Come on, don't do it. Don't do it. We just got so lucky. No! Oh, he dodged it! Thank God! Thank you very much, bad guy, for dodging that. Oh, don't hit Wilbur. No, do not hit Wilbur while the king is alive, while the Swine Prince of the Swine King is alive. It's bad news. That's some luck right there. The riposte is gone. Oh man, was that stupid. You can't control not hitting Wilbur with the riposte, so it's bad. The Swine King goes ballistic. Okay, so what I did is I used Duelist Advance because I brought the Highwayman because that's my normal flow. Problem is it sets up Riposte. So if Wilbur hits the Highwayman and the Highwayman hits him back, the Swine King goes nuts because you'll notice in these fights I never hit Wilbur until he's dead. You do not want to strike Wilbur because it's like the Swine King's best buddy. And if you hurt him, the Swine King loses his marbles. Like, from a damage perspective, he loses his marbles. What is your blight resist? Your bleed resist 0, so just keep going with it. Yeah, he's already pretty dangerous with his marbles. Alright, you are at 28, 22. Let's just heal everybody.
My lord.
Pretend I'm over and fixes this Swine King. Jeez. He's still hitting us pretty hard. Need more than 4s out of Fish right now. Oop, almost went to it again.
Inspiration and improvement.
That's fine. I know she means whatever love you can include with that. $11, down to 56. Gilly stunned. Fish. Come on, bigger than 4s.
The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
Jeez. We're not going to last much longer if we keep taking hits like that. We keep getting 4s from the healer. Come on, I need a crit. In a big way. I really need a crit. Come on, Mads. Oh. Good dodges. The mark's not hitting us that time will be helpful. 11 down to 21. He is on a 10-point bleed, so 2 rounds he's dead. Just have to withstand this. Jeez. Whatever love you can include with that is the qualifier on all of our interactions. So true. Alright, that was nice. Only 6. This will be a stun. That's not good. Shit. We're actually in a little bit of danger here. We are 11. We might get the kill here, so. Alright. Mads kills the Swine Prince. Now we just gotta take care of Wilbur. He tried to shuffle us. Now we can go Duelist Advance. That's the healer. Prime gone. Now let's go here. 7 down to 8. On a 3/3 bleed. That is enough to kill him. That's a stun attempt on Gilly. I love how they can just keep stunning us. Like, hey, you guys got stunned recently, but stun resistance go up. Kill him. Bounty hunters. Okay, so let's take this in lieu of the torches, this in lieu of the torches. We want that blueprint for sure. We're going to take the second set of vengeful boots we've gotten this evening, and we'll take the camper's helmet, just because. Yeah, this little piggy went squeeze, 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 all the way dead. Fun. Two bosses back to back. We have not done the thing we intended to do, but look what we got. We got the Vestal Scroll. That is the item we definitely need. It'll help every single healer out. If you don't know why that's important, it is a plus 33% chance to the healing skill. It is expressly to make them a full-out healer, and their stress hit goes down. Cannot use a stun effectively too much anymore, and they don't do any damage with their judgment. Really, it really nerfs their abilities everywhere else, but it makes them a flat-out healing cannon. Gilly to 4, Mads to 5, Diggity to 5. Fish is the first legend of these characters. She is level 6 already. Plus 10 damage if torch above 75. We should lock that in. Plus 10 stress, that should go away. The Roan emote. Idle Plague Doctor receive 1 level, so Diggity goes nowhere this turn. We'll leave him on week 27. Let's get Diggity's trait locked in. We want that torch trait, so we're going to clear trinkets and sort trinkets. You really need to get an Aquarian run going. We're still hovering, not at a place I want to be, but we definitely want this locked in. So, Warrior of the Light, 13 grand. We're down to 27,000. That secret room did help. There's a Jester, a Flagellant, and a Houndmaster. We don't need any of them. We have to do an Antiquarian run, without a doubt. We must take the Antiquarian out. If you're hanging out in chat, we have an Antiquarian that's not named. We also have New, who's going to go, assuming... Yes, I'm gonna go! New's gonna go. For sure. So, we're gonna do that when we get back. So, as Mads has reminded all of us, we need a break, because we're trying to take a break in an hour during the stream. Stand up, at least. Everybody, stand up in your chair, at least. Need a drink, all that stuff you need. And I'll be right back.
Another soul battered and broken, cast aside like a spent torch.
mentioned at the top of the stream, but Crew 2, which is the second Crew Dragon mission to International Space Station, 5:47 a.m. Eastern Time Friday. So I will actually be pulling a Dustin and streaming before I go to work. So I'm getting up early. Those of you that want to hang out, please hang out with us. Otherwise, there will be a recording of it on YouTube probably within a couple hours. Second, those of you that missed it, Ingenuity flew. First powered atmospheric flight in human history on another planet. Was successful. The HD video from Perseverance's perspective is pretty cool. You see it go up and hover and move around a little bit and come down. They say they're planning on pushing it to its limits, even if it means crashing it over time. So I think they now believe they're going to go past their original schedule, like 3 to 5 flights. And then finally, and this is disheartening news, but Russia has decided to not recommit to the International Space Station past 2025. So it raises some questions. Who's going to maintain those modules and all kinds of other stuff? But they're moving into a cooperation agreement with China, and they're going to build their own space station. So it will be up to ESA and NASA to maintain, and CSA to maintain the International Space Station beyond that. But that came out today, and it was a little like, because the ISS has been this détente place between all those nations. Sad to see them go. But enough of that. Just updating you on space stuff because we have a space thing coming up this week, and hopefully I'll see whoever wants to get up that early with me. Stream start probably sometime around 4 a.m. Eastern time. Remember to follow up.
Tree fitting.
Alright, let's get rid of some of these trinkets, and let's make sure to pull that. We've already checked the cart. Let's go ahead. Idle Plague Doctors get a level, so Gilly not going anywhere anyway. We need to get Gilly's disease treated, though, because he's got the runs. It'll be, I mean, I'm still going to do the whole shebang, but it'll be much more low-key just because it's going to be super early. Oh. Alright. So, we probably want to try to pull a medium here. Plus 20% bleed chance, plus 15 damage if below 40%. Damage on a flagellant's not that great because they're talking about raw point damage, not bleed damage. It doesn't, and it's a corrupted altars map, so we're not doing that. But they're not talking about how much you add to the dot. They're talking about how much you do on the single hit. So it's an okay trinket. Long, no thank you. Not Sunshine in the Thicket's not a bad thing to get back to back again. We are not going to the Cove because there's nothing there we can do. Medium 4, plus 10 accuracy range skills, minus 2 dodge. There's also, that's the best one so far. Don't need another freaking, we'll go here. We don't need another A-bomb padlock. Okay. So, first things first. We know for sure that we're taking, where's New? New! There we go. They're not a runaway. And we'll build a party around that. As Mad said, we are way overdue for the Pog Collector. So we're going to throw Mini Omega in there as a insurance policy on that. Sort by levels here. Who do we need to level up? Still have some zeros. Yeah, Skinja and JC need to go. We can't send them both at the same time. We can certainly send Skinja there. I don't need the guard from Rocket. We need to start leveling Rocket for sure. We are going to the Warren. Sparky wouldn't be a bad choice. Null Force wouldn't be a bad choice. Let's get Null Force going here and save Sparky for the Cove. I'm gonna go with Gusha. How you doing? Welcome in. Welcome into Darkest Dungeon. Alright, let's go ahead and get these trinkets set up. So, with the Omega being probably the biggest hitter, let's go with Dismiss's Head and the Stress Book. Nully will go with every other time for Point Blank again, seems to be working. Let's go there. And then let's add the melee skills from the hat, because that also seems to be working for the cap. Let's add the Bleed Stone here. We're going to give New the buff on that from the health increase. Let's go back and see what we want to add here again. I like throwing dots. You know what? Let's add... We're going to do this. We're going to make sure New lives. So let's give her the protection ring as well. And then let's make sure that we get some sort of damage off of this. Not position 1 damage. The Dodge Stone will work. We'll take the Dodge Stone. I like Dodge Stones on Houndmasters because they have a base dodge that's already high. Oh yeah, good point. That's a really good point. Really good point. Can't take Skinja. We could have pulled it off, but not without really realizing. Thank you very much. Crackle, now leave from me. Let's send Crackle. Crackle will be the first bearer of the Vestal Scroll. Have that. We've done it before. We just don't wanna. So look at this. This is why this is all. This is why I was pissed I didn't have this the whole last game. 15 plus the stack. The chat room just cycled on me, so if I miss something in chat, let me know. Last thing I see is Diggity. Alrighty. Let's go and upgrade people if we can. Alright, cool. Thanks, Fish. Yo, Omega. Don't need anything there. Ellie. The abilities I care about are up where I want them. Crackle. You're not going to be doing that much damage anymore, but let's go ahead and get to that. And new, I think I have used... Oh, hello. Flash Powder, I don't care. Actually, yep, let's go here, and let's go here. Now, we're down to 24 grand. We're going to try to make some money this run. Let's go ahead and make sure gear's upgraded, especially your sensor. Meg is good. Ellie is upgraded. Crackle is upgraded. Alright, so we're going to go back over here. We're going to go set up for that one again. We have all of our trinkets equipped. We're going to go ahead and lock the party up. We're going to check for bells. That's a good call. Did not have them. Is Krakow Sanctuary, though? Nope. Let's go ahead and get that, too, while we're thinking about it. Just cause. Even though we've got a shield breaker, it's good to make sure we've got this.
Sucking coal. Jesus Christ.
Back to the embark screen. We're still set up on trinkets. Let's go ahead and get provisioned. Party is locked. Medium dungeons will take 3 and 3. He's like, but I didn't say shit. Nope. 9 grand. We are broke. We need to make a bunch of runs now with the Antiquarian. You have a fancy effect, you play cards now. Yeah, they introduced those, and it's like once you buy enough or get enough. Manny, 75s across the board. I don't doubt that feat. Alright. There it is. Okay. Let's make some money. We are broke after those upgrades, and we need to make money to keep upgrading. Really need to get that second Antiquarian named.
To prosecute our war against
might
the
end up
swine,
having to kill somebody to get that.
Squalid homes.
Alright, we got a scout. We're gonna try to make the most of this run. We're not just gonna leave when we meet the criteria. So let's go down here. We got a trap immediately.
Wealth beyond measure.
Drag makes it rain.
Awarded to the brave and the
Trap,
foolhardy
60,
alike.
70. We'll go with Nully on the trap here. Switch back to new. We have Curio here, which is a backpack. A map. Half the dungeon, okay. I've watched you two play enough Stardew Valley that I'm aware of these facts, Fish. Back to new. There's a battle here, so let's pump that. Oh shit! I didn't mean to do that. I press. I like my finger touched the shift key. Oh, for sure. Overcooked brings out your like Jeez, diggity, I just said that! It's really funny.
Executed with impunity.
Why don't you listen? It's funny.
Begone,
if you've
fiend.
never watched those two play Overcooked, that's so much fun. And I mock you with all the love in the world. I love watching you two play video games together. Okay, so we can't do crap for healing. Let's go ahead and try to stun one of them. Nope, stun's not gonna work that well from anybody on the from the Vestals from now on. Ooh, look at that from Nelly though. Alright, that's a mark, but not a big deal. Alright, we're gonna buff dodge again, just because that's what you do when you're the antiquarian. And let's kill.
Another one falls.
Bingo.
Success so clearly in view.
This.
Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Hello. Hey, look at that. We're already full. Alright, there's a curio here. Which is another backpack. Take that. We'll take that. No one on a debuff. We're not going to use that up at all. And we're done. Back to the map. And that's an empty. We'll let the torch run down. Backpack, backpack. Sorry, I know my stance on bag usage. Let the torch run down so we can get. So we're gonna have to do it. 33 stress, nothing else in there. There's a fight now, so let's. Did it again. Stop pressing shift when you're going for the torch. I don't know why my hand is doing that. How many torches do we have? We're okay, we got 12. I need to not make that mistake again. Bunch of hookers, diggity. Just a bunch of them.
Destroyed.
Get dodge going. Cannot stun back row. Let's try to make this a little bit easier for Omega though. At least you went after Melly. Gets the riposte and the dodge. That didn't dodge. Please miss. Thank you. Please miss. Nope. 12 more stress for new. That's going to start being a problem here. We can probably... Well, we have to take care of you. You were the only person that can hit that guy.
Decimated.
Overcooked is a great relationship test for sure. That's why when me and Mads play Overcooked, my job is chop whatever she tells me to chop. Just chop it! Coming up! I ain't trying to make any decisions in that game. Okay, let's go ahead and heal. Let's see if we can get... Let's get the kill, because you still have to go, and this is our last attack this turn.
Confidence surges.
Now we only have one hooker crumbles. Good dodge. Okay, so we are on a +7 dodge. Don't need that. Don't need that. Just buff again in case we don't go first. Get him, Omega.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
Take another one of those. Take the food. Well, don't need the food. Shit. We want that though. And now we have a conundrum. Do we start getting rid of bandages? I think we do because she can heal blight and bleed. So we're gonna take that. We're gonna take that here. And we're going to get rid of the... She's going to be responsible for it. That's just a roll of the dice, but we'll have to do it this way. No one needs that food. Okay. Great to find some toilets. Oh my god. Overcooked with Sturf would be hilarious. We should certainly make that recommendation to her tonight when she streams. We need to see you play Overcooked, Sturf. Like, make you the peer pressure channel. What happened? Alright, so I have a curio here. I think I loop this back. I think I take this hallway, and then loop around to those and clear those curios because it's worth doing with the antiquarian. Now, of course, we just used our bandages. Nothing there. Fight coming up here. We're 73, we're fine. Okay. Another camp raid going on. Get him.
Their
One to go.
formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Get the dodge buff in. Oh yeah, she can only give resistance. She doesn't heal them. We might have screwed ourselves. Okay. Stun on you is going to be 10% and... Try it.
A singular strike.
Did stun him. Sweet. We just need to avoid the curios that are iffy. Oh,
as the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Flawless.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
That is a 375, that is a 250, that is a 500. I think we take the Onyx over that, because the stacks will be better off of that, and we'll keep going. Into the next room that we've already been in before, and we'll complete the loop and then move on to the next section of the dungeon. Hope we go here. He's fine. Excuse me. Okay, we are on 63 light. We'll take a torch for this fight. This bat, all three can disease.
Death waits for the slightest lapse in concentration.
Alright, we're gonna have to camp or News and lose her mind. And she'll start refusing to touch curios, so...
Obliterated.
The Red Plague's not good. Minus 75 bleed resist, minus 10% max HP or badge. He's not gonna do any damage, the crit doesn't hurt. Yep, for those of you who don't have the free pack of cards, take that link. That badge is put in chat for you guys.
A brilliant confluence
okay,
of
so let's heal new.
Purpose.
Please no. Just a blade. Okay. Point blank here.
Annihilated.
Kill it.
Continue the onslaught.
Alright, yeah, the camp needs to happen. That is a 750 over a 375. We'll take that for the stack. We're going to pop the buff here now because those are worth. So we get another.
Excellent!
So we'll pop back to the curio here. Shit, we can't touch that one. Okay. This is an empty room. We're gonna have to risk the snakes because we need to stress heal this now, and we need to free up the inventory spots. So let's go ahead and camp here.
A moment of respite. A chance to steel oneself against.
So we'll take the
coming
bells
horrors.
here for 4, or do we take Sanctuary for 4? So Sanctuary is minus 25 stress if they're on a mortality debuff. Heal 50% XP if they're on a mortality debuff. This one is we get a chance to surprise, so we're gonna take that one. I think we're gonna go with Snakeskin, but we're gonna try to do some stuff for the healing first. Yeah, one companion, it's gonna be new, go there. If anybody else can pop that. Yep. Go. And let's go protection for everybody. Or no, protection for just Omega. And do we have anything else we can do on one? Nope, we don't. So here we go. We got it down a little bit. Snake fight. I hope not. I really hope not. Probably gonna happen, but I hope not.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only
in the next section of the dungeon, once we go down this to the last, we can't touch that one either. Her stress is too high. This is why you need 2 antiquarians, because she's gonna be done after this. She'll be too stressed out from opening all the things. You're 70 trap disarm? Yes. That'll take some of the stress off. Books, we're not touching now. An empty room. There's another curio in this hallway. The one we can't open. We'll take that one though. Alright. Another crappy group. Let's try to get rid of you. Do the dodge. Yeah, you cannot get antiquarian things out of something that doesn't have a chance to, that is accurate. We're gonna have to roll the dice here and try to get you done first. Eliminate one source of disease.
Give them no quarter.
And then Dazzling Light cannot hit the back row. Can we hit the drummer? Thank you. Good dodge, the Omega. Boom! Belly with a crit, riposte. Yes, readables can give loot, but the books also can do stress, and she's sitting on 47. Wow. Get this guy, please. Thank you very much, Omega.
Inspiration.
Cannot stun him again. At least it didn't go for him. He buffed him up. Okay. We'll heal.
Surgical precision.
Good dodge. Buff again. Around. We want the drummer dead. 5. Duelist advance. Can we get him? Yes.
A powerful blow.
Just the big guy with the bleed now. Which hopefully he'll miss. No heals to make. Let's see if we can stun him. Thank you. Omega again? Nope, new. Okay. That buff is now 21 dodge. Thank you, thank you.
These nightmarish creatures can be
open the box new.
They can be beaten.
Don't need a key for an unlocked strongholds.
Wealth beyond measure, awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
Superior their battle, and we're gonna take this leg first. What's in the box? Heirlooms. Armed gold. We'll take that portrait as well. We have a battle coming here, so let's pump that back up. Okay, and they're surprised because of the bells in camp. Get them. Hear that problem. Get this guy first. Chat just cycled again on me. It's weird. It's happening on the embedded chat, but it's not happening in the bot. Because I have chat in both places, depending on where I'm looking. I'm dumb. Let's do this real quick though. Okay, there we go. Can we stun you? Try. Thank you. He's the worst threat. And dodge going.
The blood quickens.
That that's fine. Do your thing. We'll recover from that. We need healing this round. We're kind of screwed. Okay, that's not as good. That's bad news now. Actually, that helps us out. New can be in 2. We cannot do point blank here, though. We have to do fast. Right, we will advance here. That puts New in a good position. We're recovered. Crackle. Reheal. Push that doesn't matter because you're back row. Okay, that's perfect. Thanks. Make it easier. Stun this guy again. Dodge one more time. Okay, point blank would be great, but we don't have point blank here, so let's reset ourselves up for duelist advance. That guy's nasty. Good dodge. Again, the Omega. There it is. Oof. Oof.
Seize
Certainly.
This momentum.
Yes.
Push on to the task's end.
We'll burn that now. Yes.
The light. The promise of safety.
Let's reset our party order. Put New up and go down this last hallway. I'm gonna turn around. We know you bleed. Good dodge. Could have spotted it though. Could have used it to get rid of that. It was a nice Malu. That gem was nice. Dodge it? Nope, didn't dodge it. That's not good news. That is
the abyss returns
12 more stress on her. Alright, let's get rid of this guy, please. Another hooker diggity. The disease takes precedence over the stress. We cannot stun the back row. Still, we can stun the hooker. Nope, Crackle could not stun the hooker. Let's get the dodge going here. Wow. Getting my ass kicked by a pickle. That was a long time ago. Freaking wrestling. Those were great days. Takes a lot to stun a hooker. You're not wrong, man. Dodge. That would have been real bad. Omega, can you get him? Yes! Yes! When I get to the point where Fix starts ignoring rubies, it'll inflict 12 stress on me. We're not there yet. We certainly want them right now. We're kind of broke at the moment. We were doing okay, but upgrades are starting to hit us, and we need to make the monies. Nully stabs the hooker. It's like it's an endless well. Good riposte. Alright, chat connection just went down in the bot, so if I'm missing something. So if I am not responding to chat for whatever reason, it's because it's not scrolling on me. I actually just lost Twitch connection from the bot, so let me cycle that real quick. You're all gonna get welcomed again. Welcome back. Next time you chat, so I'm gonna put your names back up again, but that's the way it works because Twitch just lost its connection to the bot.
Precision and power.
Thank you.
A trifling victory.
Oh, we're running out of room for stuff.
But a victory
burn
nonetheless.
That here. I think we can sacrifice some of this food now. Start our next stack of gold here. We're gonna have to leave both of those. Don't owe that. Twitch seems to be having issues. Yeah, no, it's not shocking that Twitch is having issues. But just for those of you that if you are typing in chat and I'm not responding to it, it's because I'll see it if the bot drops. I've been seeing it cycle on the embed. But if I don't see it, just someone ping me in Discord and I'll address it as it occurs. We've got 40 minutes left in the stream, so hopefully it's not that big of a problem. I'm not touching that column. Reset our party order. We have the last bit of hallways here. Reset the party order like a click, thank you. Last bit of hallways here to explore, and then we'll go from there. Which having issues. And that popping sound was me. I don't know why I'm clicking like we don't have to walk the hallway or something. Alright, 8 food left. Oh, can't touch those books. One there. Nothing here. Got a scout. Hopefully for the last rooms. Icon spells. I know what you meant. What is that, the 4th stack of books in here? Empty room. Continue adventure. We got a scout. Yeah, we know there's a secret room. Yes. It's a secret room. Definitely go in there.
Secrets and wonders can be found in the most tenebrous corners of this place.
Yes, it's a secret. Open that. What's in the box? So much
laden
money.
with loot are often low on supplies.
And there. And there. It's a secret, don't tell him. Secret anyway.
Remember to clonk that follow button.
Alright, we're done in the secret antiquarium. Go now. $500+ gems are worth more than gold stacks. Yep, too late. You got another one to hit. Hunger check. 4 food left. Alright, yeah, we messed up on one thing there. Roll the dice in that hallway. Right, the entire map is explored. Everything is explored. There's nothing left to do here. We made the most, almost
Twisting
the most.
tunnels seem a little less impossible.
25,000 gold from that run for the antiquarian, plus the 4,500 quest rewards. We made 5 gold short of 30 grand off that. The Omega has Spasm of the Entrails. On guard, which is great. Clumsy. Not so great. Crackle. Man, Noob got a disease too. Ghost Grounger. Oh, that's right, she came back with Red Death. So we have to put her up. Plus the stress is a problem there too.
In time,
Week 28.
you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
I haven't defeated the Necromancer yet? Alright, let's get New in here to get this cleared up. Let's get Omega in here to get this cleared up. Arky, sleep well. Thanks for hanging out, as always. Appreciate you being here, Arky. Okay. Stress is a problem for just New. Let's get the trinkets off everybody here. Stop. Anybody useful on the cart? Nope. And let's get this party done. The tier 2 flesh is there, but I feel, and the dog collar. Do we already have the dog collar? No, because I'd be using it. I really want that. Really want that. But it'll come back around. I don't want to continuously do boss fights all in one night. We already have one of those on a medium dungeon. Medium dungeon, we already have a life crystal. We already have the bloody jester dice, don't we? We got the bloody, we got jester. One of those. Medium 4, dark bracer, which we're not going to use. A medium, yep. Short veteran. Wow, none of these are great. It's like saying, go do the boss fix. I'm like, but that means I gotta send the same people back out. It'll come. It's a fair point. Okay. So we're gonna go do the boss fix. I was like, what are you talking about? Trying to include everybody. That sounds dumb. Chip, you're going. You're on level for that. We're gonna send the same group. It's gonna have to be Mads, Diggity, Gilly. Because we don't have anybody else in that tier, and we literally need that dog collar. That plus 20 damage, plus 30% bleed skill chance makes every Hound Master so much more powerful. But we will take Chip instead of Feech. Because Feech doesn't need any more XP. So Chip gets the Vessel Scroll. Chip gets the Healing Trinket. This will likely be the last dungeon of the night, by the way. We can switch Gilly's skill back out now because the flesh doesn't care about all that, where it is not hitting Wilbur or Path's Matchstick Man, all that crap. I'll take next week off. So you're gonna be on the buckle for sure. And then I feel like I want something that's going to do overall accuracy, not damage. Let's go to that because you're gonna be continuously pushed back by Mads. Mads has got that. Gilly. Go with that to protect you. You're worried now. You're only responsible for the entire party, Chip. Oh, that is range skills, but we don't have anybody yet. That's a Duelist Advance is not a range skill. I forgot we picked that up though. That actually isn't bad for him though, because he's gonna be throwing bombs a lot of time. Let's actually give that to him. Okay, so we know pretty well. We got some level ups that occurred the last time we went through. We don't need to level anybody past their level 4 gear though, so let's not get ahead of ourselves on the money situation. Come over here. Let's have a look at. Chip probably needs. Nope. Diggity. Nope. And. Nope. Gilly. Nope. Alright, good. We're actually going to make some money this time. Chip, do you need a gear upgrade? Take that for sure. Everyone else got theirs, and we're not upgraded enough with the blacksmith to go much beyond that. Yes, that is true. We can't access those skills because we don't have the upgrades done. You could access them if I paid for them with the heirlooms, but we're not doing champion level dungeons yet, so it would be a waste until we know what we need to do first. You were able to handle the 2 mid-tier bosses you guys took on tonight, so. Do we have the bells? We do not have the bells. Because Diggity does not have the bells. Diggity has the bells now. Let's make sure Diggity has the bells equipped. He does. And let's also make sure Chip has Sanctuary. He does. Alright, let's go get an Unstable Flesh. And this will take the Warrens. All the Warrens bosses will be done apart from the champion level. Whereas we have not even faced the frickin' Necromancer in the Ruins yet. Because it keeps only giving us one mission. We should probably go to the Ruins sometime soon. We basically lived in these 2 maps. We haven't gone to the Cove or the Ruins all tonight. No, we're good. I'm not worried about this one. Six of you. Give me that extra one. Alright, let's go.
I could not store such a prodigious
Third boss of the night.
Nor could I rid myself of it easily, possessed as it was by unnameable things from outer spheres.
Those of you hanging out lurking, thanks for being here. I don't want to say anything. Appreciate you being here, but if you want to get in the game, and you have 2,000 channel points, you can enter the queue, which has no one in it right now. You get a character just like everyone else in chat who's participating has. But no pressure. Lurk away if you like. What up, Chris? There's somebody who could be the other Antiquarian.
An incoherent jumble of organ.
Okay, so it's in one of these 3 corners. Episode 5. Yeah, Squirrel had one waiting. We already had one, another replacement highwayman waiting for him. So Chris, if you want a character, look at the channel points button and click on it, and you can get into the queue, and we'll give you a character. But we've been making it gotta be here this season. That's a ugly group. Alright. That hurts. Mads takes a decent hit and a 10-point blight. Oh, this is not starting good at all. Okay, Gilly, let's not just blast the front, even though we have to change that skill out. Oh, just the one. We need to change that skill out. We need to get the heal going on Mads. Chip, good start, 11. Let's get the guy in the back. Thank you very much, Mads. So if you look at the bottom, there's a little blue Ghostbusters button, right?
All right.
And if you look inside of there, there is a thing for 2000 that says DD character buy-in. It has a torch logo on a black background. Look at it.
Keep fighting
there it is.
A good fight.
Get you in as soon as we come back around. That is rough. That stress hit he's putting on us is rough. Get rid of... You're going to point blank that guy, so let's go here. We've got to stun him. Come on, do it. Yes! Low stun chance, we still got it. Alright, get rid of this guy, please.
Their formation is broken.
We do have blight removal on Gilly with Battlefield Medicine. Go here and do that. But he'll put it right back on. Alright, so let's go here. 13-2, give it 2-point bleed, please. No bleed. Thanks. Thanks, game. I want to go.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
So this is a 2/2. This is a 2/2. You are on 27. You are on 29. I'm gonna heal your own thing here. And then we're going to heal everybody from Chip with 5s. Good. Then duelist advance. Get rid of that. We're done. Let's go ahead and fix Gilly's skill. Let's take all this for now. Let's get this up. Let's get rid of that. Let's go back to play grenade. Let's give us all 4 rows of options. Show off. Yeah, those guys are really bad. Okay, so we know it's not there, so we'll cut across. And we'll hopefully get a scout here and then know which room it's in. We do our party order. Chip loves you. It's true. 110 for that. 80 here for Gilly. Let's let Gilly hit it so the stress heal. So, Chris, we have a bag lady character that we certainly... Oh, I gotta touch that. I owe a curio from somewhere, and I haven't touched one, so... Loot. I don't know that anymore.
Wealth beyond measure. Awarded to
the
brave and
so
the
use this power here. How you been, Chris? We gotta figure out a way to grab a beer now that the sun's outside or something, man. You don't need food. There's literally a card that makes me drop 2 food. Stealth hooker. Another stealth hooker. Yes, but I found 2 food on a pallet vault and it's mine. Get rid of the stealth hooker.
A singular strike.
Yeah, there was snow here. I loved it. Okay, so let's plague here and just try to get the hooker out of here. That dots were good there. Yep. So that's 1 point. You're dead. I love snow. I love snow. Can we stun the drummer, please? Chip, come on, clutch time. Nope, clutch time for Chip. Point blank here on the big guy. 19.
Bunch of hookers over here.
Bunch of hookers over here. Gilly got stunned to the back row. Alright, we can actually do this.
confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Front 2 resisted their blades, but that puts you right up front for the point blank drummer, and it wasn't enough. He needs 2. Alright, Surf. Don't forget, we gotta talk about Overcooked. And you playing with your friends and how horrible that's, awesome that's gonna be. Let's heal everybody. Chip.
A moment.
5s again from Chip. Play Overcooked, Key. Thank you. Now let's get him again.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
This guy's on 1. Diggity, finish the job. Thank you. We'll take that now.
Brought low and driven into the mud.
Alright.
My lord! Yourself.
Yeah. Fix and I are free Monday. How do you know my calendar looks like? I might have plans Monday. I've not shared the... You don't have plans. You don't even want to see my Google Calendar. It is a nightmare and stuff. My work's on there. Space launches are on there. One English football team I care about schedule's on there. It's nuts. It's so cluttered. The light's getting kind of low here. No. Okay. We go next. Thank you. We need to move you up. So that'll be the turn. So we already set our party order. We need you 3 to stabby stab. You do have plans. Not just me. Alright, Chip on a blade.
Alright.
We go to Curio now. Let's try to get this guy dead. He's now 9, now 7 on a 5/3. You need to heal yourself badly and get rid of that blight. Fill time, Chip. 9. 9 will work. Alright, you are 5 per round. I still feel like you need to die. So let's make you die. In case no one died this week. We lost Squirrel 2 weeks ago, last episode. We're on our way to the mid-tier Kuwait Flesh right now. There's a boss. Third boss is like, Mad's another big hit. It's been this group though, killing the bosses because they're the high tier group. We still didn't move you up, so how about we do that? Diggity. 7 leaves him at 8. There's a boss coming. He's in the, what, 4? Get a full heal when we can. Next round. Finish the job, Gilly. That's a stack of money.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the
party order.
End.
Okay. So we know it's top or bottom room here. Hopefully we get the scout when we walk in. It'd be great. We didn't get the scout, guys. You need to die. BAM! It's fair. Fish is the first tier 6 character in the game. We cannot... Yeah, let's... Diggity still has a chance to go, but let's go ahead and do this. Yep. It was worth a shot. If we could get that dot, then that would make that guy probably dead in 1 turn. Chip. Stun here, please. Yes. Good job, Chip. Let's advance on that guy. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Point blank. Perfect. Stab for 8. 13 for Mads brings him to 21. On a bleed. 3 over 2. Oh, Diggity got hit for 26. Woo! That's why that guy's nasty. 18 of it comes back from Chip though, and a crit! A clutch crit from Chip.
cursed champion falls.
We had that 2 food right now, Diggity. I give it to you.
This expedition at least promises success.
Let's open the box. Take the deeds over probably that. Yep. That is worth 500 versus 500. We'll take that there. Chip is like, I'm not an imitation healer. Yeah. Did Chip start off as a cultist? I think. I know we translated 2 of them over. Done. All right. We didn't get the scout, so we're gonna go south first. Yeah. In my head, it's hard to keep the 2 groups of heroes separated sometimes. There we go. Take some healing. Got your food, Diggity. Got 1 piece anyway.
Such blockages are unsurprising. These tunnels
this might be the boss.
Even the earliest settlers.
And so let's go ahead and do this. We've got plenty of food. There's your 2 pieces of food. Stop your complaining. Here it is.
Squirming, contorting, and ever expanding. This horror must be unmade.
And a bleed. Alrighty. Let's start with Plague Grenade in the back. Actually, let's start with the buff. Yeah, we did. You're right. Exclamation point curio off, by the way, I believe is the command if I'm slacking on it. Let's go front with it. 16, I didn't buff. Crap. Let's get the heal on Diggity for 9. Torch up here, we come back around as well. Woof. Shit. Okay. Oh, another 14 hit and a bleed. That bleed is now 18 points. Diggity's in a little bit of trouble. Finally got Riposte set up. We have a stunned healer. We will not get that heal off this round. That's a healing piece. At least we didn't go for Diggity. Okie dokie, let's buff here for Mads. Let's bring this back to the front. It doesn't really matter which piece we hit. No buff there needed. Right back at it. I didn't know it was possible. This is more gruesome than a lot of the stuff in the game. Were we past the flesh already by the time you joined the last campaign? Let's go buff up everybody here. Oh boy, that's Death's Door for Mads.
Terrible vistas of emptiness reveal themselves.
Can we please go first? That's gonna be healing. It's trying to heal itself. So these 3 are healed. Only up for 1 hit here. Why is it hitting this so damn hard? That round we missed the healer hurt us. Okay. Point blank here. We're gonna make sure that Maz does not die. Get her off Death's Door. We're going to impale all 4 pieces here if possible. I know, you were stunned. Alright, so you are on 2, you are on 9. Get Mads done. 22! Chip! You beast! That's love right there, Mads. Alright. Take care of that. Uh-oh. Good dodge, Chip. Did you get Diggity healed when you get rid of this blight. I'm not going to waste the turn for Plague Doctor on that, though. Good dodge. Let's get this fixed. You are on 9, you are on 15. Let's get that heal in. Uh-oh. Good dodge again, Chip. Come to healing. Lights are adding up here. God, 24 again, right back to Death's Door on a bleed. Oh shit. Okay, she's already gone, so she won't ticket this turn. Gilly's turn. Gilly's turn. Thank you very much. That'll prevent the tick from killing her. And this will come. We gotta do 15. We'll go here. Come on, do it. 11. Chip earning his stripes in this fight. 34 points left in the boss. Mad's back down to almost nothing on her health, though. Those are 2. I think we need to do another Impale to stack here, and then the Diggity come to point blank to the front. Woo! 34 kills it outright! The healing piece is gone, and the whole thing's gone, and everybody lives, and Chip, you're a hero. Oh boy.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Diggity with the massive hit on point blank. Just destroys him. We'll replace the shovels, not a holy water.
The time has come to bring Life is a garden. One's hands
they both got it at the same time.
One must dig it.
Well done. As Death Doors twice, and Chip brings her back from the brink with big heals. $13,000, got the collar. Now we have Diggity and Mads at 6. Gilius right behind him at 5. Chip's a 4 now. We're getting close to having to open up the court, and I don't want to do that. Actually, the farmstead will be first. Code Adventurer, Dark Temptation, great. Thanks, Diggity. Nocturnal for Mads, it's not great either. Gilly helped, yes. Gilly helped. The Battlefield Medicine kept you from dotting out. Medical Ward's free.
The serum is working. And the side effects
Week 29.
Manageable.
Mads needs fixed there. $43,000. I think we're gonna let you guys. We have, jeez. It's certainly the A team sitting up top. These 3, and then Fish. Just Gilly's a 5. We have a group that can go after champion. Not as if we should need it, but we really need to focus on getting the bottom group some exposure. We have too many level 0s. Chris.
The time has come to bring the ruckus.
Chris, if you're in chat, let me know what you want in terms of what's available in characters. We have an Antiquarian that's available, and I don't think we have any other. Yeah, you're going to be the Antiquarian. So Chris joins as the Antiquarian, because we need it. On T3H. If you're in, yeah, you're pro at it for sure. So New is rocking the. All right, so you cannot have those skull skins because those are when you die. So you cannot have that one. So you can have 8, which is the current one. Hold your cards up, by the way, everybody. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 8, 1, 2, 3, or 4. Yeah. Well, it was the only one we had available. You make us the money, Chris. This class is actually super useful. Done? I didn't. When I said that, Fish, I thought we had more than one character that wasn't named yet, but that wasn't the case. So you're holding that because we needed that character. Even know what you want as long as you yank in. I know what Digby feels like. Alright, not enough time for the dungeon today. We have, again, we raised $373 in the first month of Darkest Dungeon for disabled American veterans, and that's awesome. We'll be back next week with more Darkest Dungeon, episode 6, picking up in week 29. We have apparently been, Mads has volunteered me to play Overcooked someplace on Monday, assuming that Starf is going to make me play, but I can't play late, so we'll see. But let's go ahead and save this out. I'm probably going to stream The Sims at some point this weekend. Don't forget, if you want to get up super early Friday morning, like 4 a.m., the launch is at 5:47 a.m. Eastern Time. So if you wanted to roll in like 5:30, see where things are, that's probably your best bet. Otherwise, we'll just be watching NASA TV and talking about the launch up until that point. So let's go out there and see who is streaming. Who is streaming? Who do I follow that? I wonder where we're. Surf is streaming. We haven't rated Surf in a couple weeks, so that's where we're. That's all of that. Thank you all for hanging out. I will get your card packs to you shortly after the stream, and go ahead and bring her stream up so we can just go over there. Yep. All right, we got her. She's playing Borderlands as we would all expect her to play. So thank you all for hanging out tonight. We're gonna go over there. We're gonna hang out with Surf and try to convince her to play Overcooked. Apparently, so hang here for a second. We'll get you rated over there. Thank you all again for being here tonight. We'll pick up Darkest Dungeon next Wednesday. Look for Rockets on Friday morning early, and then look for a Sims stream probably sometime on the weekend. Drac and I, go get some sleep. Good night, Perm. I appreciate you all being here, and I will talk to you all later.
Be excellent to each other.